Entwickle deine beste Idee. In einen Bestseller.
Welcome everyone, my name is Versus, you are here in the Versus Network and we are finally back with our live streams. Very happy that you guys are already here. We are doing a Nuzlocke just for the start with some twists that I will tell you in 1 second. Welcome to everyone who is here. MGD, so nice to see you after all this time. Professor Oaks, wait for us. We will directly jump into it without losing too much time. I am so happy to be finally back with the live streams. So many things in my life went on and I wasn't able to live stream. Now we are back here live for more Nuzlocke stuff and a lot of other Pokemon stuff. So take a seat, grab a drink, and we are having a good time. So we will start here as a boy, of course. Of course we want to be Versus, so let's try our very best to catch as many normal type Pokemon as we can. We will have a small twist, as I said, with this Nuzlocke over here. That will be very interesting, just wait for it. Yeah, let's start to catch some Pokemon. We are so ready to start our little adventure here in the Johto region. So nice being back in this region. Okay, yeah, we have to play a little bit forward just here because we don't get a normal type Pokemon for the start. We just get the normal type Pokemon on route, I don't know, route 31 or so. So let's just grab a starter. It doesn't matter which starter we are grabbing. If any one of you has an idea which starter we should get, just tell me, but I think it doesn't matter. The only thing that do matter is which Pokemon our rival will have. So we will see about that. Yeah, we will choose from the Pokemon that we are about to see here. I mean, you know the starter Pokemon from this generation, right? We will have the option to get Chikorita, Totodile or Cyndaquil. I think I always like it when our opponent has a Feraligatr, so we go with Cyndaquil here. Cyndaquil won't be long on our team, it will just be a few seconds until we get the first Pokemon, so we will make a little bit of progress here. And I'm so hyped about these normal type Pokemon. I love these challenge runs, and with only normal type Pokemon this is kind of challenging, but definitely doable for us. That should be totally fine. Okay, she waits. We have to go back to our mom, as always, as it's always the case. Tell your mom when you leave home and when you never come back. That is very important. And hello to you, to everyone who is right now in the stream. I know it was a very, very long time, but finally we are back. Yeah, I know how to use that, Mom. I can't really wait to get our first Pokemon, so we will try to make a little bit of progress. What is wrong with my microphone? Should be okay. Can you tell me what is wrong? Okay, I get it. I think the sound in the background was just a little bit too loud. Is it better, MGD? Can you tell me? All the stuff. It should be better now. I think it was just a little bit too loud in the background. And I can put the microphone closer to myself that you can hear me a little bit better. But please tell me if there is anything off. Sadly, we don't have Pokeballs yet. So we can't catch the Sentret over here. So we will just continue and go on and go on. You can already see here are a lot of normal type Pokemon. Yeah, now it's better, right? Okay, we have to run away. We don't want to lose Cyndaquil here right from the start. I just want to make a little bit of progress to catch our first Pokemon over here. This should be Sentret or Pidgey when we are here at the day. But let's see what happens. We have a little bit of a twist that I can also show you guys. We will have a little binder here. We will fill that binder with Pokemon cards from the Pokemon that we are getting. So we will talk about that as soon as we are there. That will be very nice. You say I should call Sentret Huggles. As soon as I have a Sentret, we will call that. Thank you so much for your idea. I will always take your suggestions for the ideas. Huggles is a pretty nice name if you ask me. So beautiful. Huggles, that is very cute. So we will try to get Pokeballs as soon as we can. We will make a little bit of a fast way through the game so far. So please, feel free to tell me all your ideas for the Pokemon names. What do you mean you like the normal speed of the Nuzlocke? That we only use normal type Pokemon? I like that a lot as well. We will try to go on with the Pidgey, which we can't catch over here. I think I have to make one more adjustment in the let me see. I'm once again with you very soon. The alert box, no, the chat box. Ah, the chat box is behind that, right? Okay. Because of that, now it's better, right? Now it should be better. Welcome, Pokemon Master Crush. How are you? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. How are you, man? Very nice to see you. So now you can see also the chat directly on the screen. We will have to make a little bit of progress over here. We should call Pidgey Chirp. Chirp is a beautiful name, to be honest. Of course we can be friends. Just hang out here with me, watch the live stream, and we are being friends. That's all it takes. Pretty easy, to be honest. I mean, Pokemon is something that connects everyone on the all over the world. So I hope we can get some good friendships going on over here. We will make a little bit of progress. Metapod. I think I kill Metapod just for the just for the experience, because we have to beat... No, we don't have to beat the Totodile, right? But before we can catch a normal type Pokemon, it is a little bit to go. So we just going inside of the house. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very nice of you. Are you already longer at the Versus Network? And maybe Pokemon Master... Oh, Ash, K. Okay, now I see it. Pokemon Master Ash. So Ash, I will also only call you Ash. Have you seen also my videos? Or are you just here for the live stream? And what is about you? I know MGD is a long term subscriber of the channel. That's easy, that's all it takes. Very, very happy that you are here, my friend. And now we get a call that something was happening, something terrible happened to the guy in the lab, which is obviously the professor. We are going straight to this place. Yeah, let's go over here. We just heal our Cyndaquil that won't be here for too long. Let me adjust my views a little bit now. We are good to go. So let's continue with our small run over here. So the first rival fight is over here. I think we will beat him pretty easily, to be honest. Oh, Ash, we won't be able to catch a Mareep because, as the title of the video says, this is a normal only run. That means we are only allowed to catch normal type Pokemon. I don't think we have a normal electric type in this game. No, we don't. So we won't be able to catch that for sure. So that won't be possible today, but of course in the future, as soon as we have a Mareep, we can name it however you would like it to have. The chat box, let me make some adjustments here for you. Yeah, like that. It is better like that. Now we are good to go. Okay, let's continue. We have to find our first Pokemon. There is a fighting type gym actually in the game. We have this as the 5th gym leader. Chuck is actually a fighting type gym leader. So this is a problem, but I'm very, very happy that we will get some of the flying type Pokemon out there, like Pidgey and so on. And so the fighting type gym shouldn't be too hard for us to do. So I'm pretty happy to have that there. How long have you been subscribed, Pokemon Master Ash? I'm super happy that you guys are here. I mean, we will do a lot of live streams from now on, but we have to grow the live streams a little bit. We need a little bit of time, and we need a good name for our rival here. Have you guys any ideas what would be a good name for our rival? Anything that could work for you? I will wait for you if you have any idea how we can name him before we continue. And once again, I will tell you, we will fill this binder here of Pokemon cards with the Pokemon that we are catching. If not, okay, you say he just should be silver, like in the anime itself. So it should be silver, no problem here. This is his name. And you, okay, we have to go MGD. We have to go MGD because you are the guy, you are still here after all these years. So MGD, you are our rival here. Thank you so much, man. Okay, that is so great that you have watched my videos at least for 2 years. Thank you so much, Ash, for being around here. And no worries, you, we will go for your nickname for the Pidgey or for the Sentret that we are about to catch, so no worries about that. And finally, we are going to catch our first normal type Pokemon. We are so close, and then the run officially starts and we can have some fun with that. Okay, Lyra will show us how to catch some Pokemon. That will be very helpful because of we don't know how to catch Pokemon. We are not super smart, because of that we need to see that. Zach, welcome to the stream. How are you, Zach? So happy to see you around here. How are you? How is your day going? How is life going? We should call him Paul, since in the anime it's kind of based on silver. It could be. It could be the case. I mean, he is very like... Paul and Silver are very alike at the start. But now, guys, now it's finally time to grab our first encounter here. Our first real Pokemon for the run. And what should it be than a Sandrit? I like to see Sandrit a lot, to be honest. I like Sandrit more than Pidgey because we would like to have this Johto Pokemon here. So I'm very, very happy. A little bit of damage on it, and we can go for the first Pokeball on it. 1 Jiggle, 2 Jiggle, 3. And there we go. Sandrit is on the team, which means that we are going to have our first Pokemon on the team. And we are going to bring it also here on the screen. But I will show you everything right now. At first, let me grab the Sandrit here for you. Let me show you. Voila, there is Sandrit here for you. And the second thing we are about to do, wait 1 second, guys. We will switch that what you can see over here. Let me. Okay, why does that cam not work? Okay, then we do it differently. Then let's do it differently. Yeah, you can see everything. We will do it like that if it doesn't work. So, we have caught a Sandrit. That means, guys, we will also add a Sandrit from my Pokemon card binder that I have over here. We have a lot of Sandrit cards over here, and I will show them to you. These are the Sandrits, and I will just grab one very cool looking Sandrit from here. I will take that out of this binder. But this binder is not too important right now. And we will start to create this binder here where we get all the Pokemon inside. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As soon as we catch a Pokemon here, you should see it like that. Yeah, you should see it like that. As soon as we catch one, we will fill that binder here. So the Sandrit here is the first one that goes into our small binder. I think I like that idea a lot. What do you think? That is pretty nice. So this binder is sitting right next to me, and you can always say when you want to see it. And of course, if we catch a new Pokemon, all of the Pokemon will go into that binder. Let me just check one thing. I don't get it. Why the camera is not working here. I have a second camera. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it's not so important. Let's continue with the run. Let's continue with the run. I will show it to you like that. So Sandrit is here, and you said Huggles. Yeah, Huggles, that's the name. And Zach, you are good. It's your mom's birthday today. That's great. What are you doing for her birthday? Are you going to have a nice dinner, or what are you about to do? So, Huggles is part of the team. Thank you so much, AT, for your idea. So, Huggles is the first Pokemon. That means we are not allowed to use our Cyndaquil from that spot here in the game. That means we need to do a little bit of training here. That can take a little moment, but we will try our best to get it as soon as possible. So this Pidgey is not be able to go into our team. That is pretty easy because it's on the same route, and we are only allowed to catch one Pokemon per route. So that is our rule. We are going away safely. This will be a little bit of switch training necessary now, but it is okay. It is okay. We will take some time for that. It's always nice to have this level 2 Sandrits over here because it's way easier to kill them. And we have already seen we have not the fastest of Sandrits. We will check it in a moment. We will see which stats it has. But I like Sandrit a lot because we will get the evolution pretty soon, and that will help a lot. I think on level 15 it evolves into Farret. That means we will have a Farret as soon as we are about to reach the second gym. Yes, that is level cap of 17, so that should be possible. You have some people coming over on the afternoon tea for her birthday. That is so great. I hope you enjoy the night. By the way, guys, where are you from? Zach, where are you living? And Ed, where are you from? I'm always interested. By the way, guys, I'm from Germany. I mean, you can hear that I'm not a native speaker. So I'm always interested where you guys are coming from. Because the Versus Network is actually a pretty big channel. We have nearly 400,000 subscribers from all around the world. We have people from India here, from Germany, from the US, from Great Britain. So I think as soon as we reach level 5, we can, yeah, now we can just continue to go on. Level 5 is safe, even though if we want to crit. If you don't want to tell me, no worries, you don't have to. You never have to. But what you can tell me, AT, which is your favorite Pokemon? That is what you can tell me. My favorite Pokemon, it's always a hard struggle for me to tell which is my number 1, because I have 2 Pokemon which are pretty close. I have the Raichu, of course. I love Raichu. I'm such a Raichu guy. And on the other hand side, I love to see Gastrodon. The blue Gastrodon is so important to me. Gengar is a great one. Andrew, Pokemon review and stuff. Andrew, so nice that you are here. Welcome to the stream. How are you, Andrew? Very happy to see you around here, my friend. You live in Australia, Zach, but your mom's family is from Germany and she can speak German. That is so nice. That is always fun to see people all around the world knowing German. I mean, a lot of German are immigrated to different countries. So that is awesome to see, Zach. Do you know any words in German, Zach? And your favorite Pokemon, Andrew, is Palpitoad. I love to see that. You know why? Because Palpitoad is not a really common Pokemon. And I always love if people have Pokemon like that. And Ed, you say Gengar. I mean, Gengar is an OG. I'm a Gen 1er, I must say. I collect Pokemon cards. I play Pokemon since the old days. And so Gengar was one of the OGs, so very nice choices. But Palpitoad is really nice, Andrew, man. Very nice. And Zach, what is about you? Which is your favorite Pokemon? I mean, Palpitoad has the same type combination as my favorite Pokemon, Gastrodon. So I am really into that type combination, Water Ground. I like that a lot. We will buy ourselves some Pokeballs over here. That will be very important. And we are about to catch the next Pokemon, guys. We have some routes waiting for us, and so we are just making our way, getting our second Pokemon over here. Sandred is looking good. I mean Huggles. I want to call it Huggles, and let's save our game. That is very important. Not forgetting that you should always save your games. That is the key part of Pokemon, to not lose everything. Pikachu is your favorite, so we are not far away. Your favorite Ash is Pikachu and mine is Raichu, so this is something great. So now we have the next route, Route 46. And we have the next normal type Pokemon, which is a Rattata on level 2. Oh, I thought I would have killed it. So guys, you can already start to think about names for Rattata. And I will get my binder where Rattata is inside, because we need to choose a Pokemon card for Rattata. Let's wait. There we go. Rattata is here. And as you can see, I have tons of Pokemon cards here. All the left-hand side here is full of shelving of Pokemon cards. If you guys know, I'm building a Pokemon Card Museum right here. You can see in the background here, we have so many Pokemon cards. So let me quickly search Rattata. It is pretty early in the Pokédex. There we go. So here we have the site for Rattata. You guys can see it, where we can choose one from. I will just choose it right now, which one we are going to get. And then I think you are looking great. Let me show you guys. I decided for this one. Can you focus, camera? Please Focus? Yeah. Look at that. We will add this Rattata card here. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, but I think it has a very, very nice looking card. And we will get that one here inside of our binder for that Nuzlocke. I like that a lot, that we are going to build this small binder over here with all the Pokemon we are catching. So here is the second one. We have the Sentret and we have the Rattata. I hope you guys like the idea. That is pretty nice, isn't it? And after that Nuzlocke, we will have this binder maybe full of normal type Pokemon. So we will continue to do so. So now let me check your names that you guys suggested. At you, who said the first name? Okay, you, but if you guys are, okay, no, I think Ash, yeah, Pokemon Master Ash, you should name it. And you say Joey because of the youngster Joey. Let's do that. Or Jerry, Jerry's also good. Is it a boy or is it a girl? I don't know. It's a boy, so I think Jerry works pretty nice. Thank you so much. And Andrew, if we will catch a new Pokemon pretty soon, please feel free to tell me then your name, because you guys are here with me all the time. And I want you to name it, so thank you Ash for being here. So we have Jerry, and I have to add Jerry also to the layout. Give me 1 second, you will see Jerry in a second. Just searching for Jerry, generation 1, voila. Here we go, let's make it visible. And then we should be good to go. Look at that, Jerry is on the screen right now. Finally, the second one. Very nice. Thank you so much for your ideas. I love to give every one of you a name. I think I like it a lot if not only one person names all the Pokemon, so that every one of you is kind of into this Nuzlocke here. I like that so much. Oh, you kind of want to name the next Pokemon Luca from the Pixar film. That is pretty nice. I have seen that movie, I think 1 year ago. I think it's a pretty good one. I like the idea of the film so much, so pretty nice. Okay, let's go on. So I asked you guys about your favorite Pokemon. Which is your least favorite Pokemon of all time? Which is a Pokemon you say, okay, I don't like it. Ed, you should being nice. I mean, I named a Pokemon for you, and the next one, everyone gets a name. So no worries, Ed. Let's see if we can grab a new Pokemon. No, this is just a Caterpie here, and we need a little bit, yeah, no, I don't think I can beat it. I have to train our Jerry a little bit. The start of a Nuzlocke is always a little bit difficult because we have to train so much, but I think we can make good progress. Jerry is on level 3, that's great. Alalomola. What's the reason for that, MGD, that Alalomola is your least favorite Pokemon? I mean, I can think about it. It's pretty hard to beat in battles. My least favorite Pokemon, by the way, is Amoonguss. Amoonguss is so hard to beat. And Ed, what you saying Haunter because of the one episode in the anime? Do you talking about the first season of the anime where the Haunter was, or which do you talking about? And Andrew, your least favorite is Jinx. What is the reason for that? I always want to know the reason for that as well. What makes a good Pokemon for you a good Pokemon? What makes it a bad Pokemon? Garbodor. Yeah, I think you are right. This is one of the ugliest Pokemon design-wise. Ash, I can totally agree with that. Can totally agree and see your point. And the next Pokemon, guys, that we are about to catch is this Pidgey here. Because we are on the next route, that means we are allowed to catch the next one. And you can already see our Jerry is a strong boy. It is a very, very strong boy. We are about to catch the Pidgey here. And now it's once again up to you guys. But I think it's Andrew, right? Yeah, Andrew, you are the one who is allowed to name this Pidgey. Because Ed named one, Ash named one, and now it's your turn. I mean, you said something like Luca, right? Luca would be a great name for a Pidgey. And once again, we are allowed to get the next one over here. Let's just grab this Pidgey card here. This is the Pidgey here, look at that, which we are going to add to the binder here. Lovely, lovely Pidgey card that we have over here. And that is going straight into our binder that you can see here, where we are collecting all the Pokemon that we are going to get in the Nuzlocke. Look at that. We have Sandra, we have Rattata, we have Pidgey. Pretty basic thing so far, but I must say I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, you said because of the design. Yes. Design-wise, Jinx is really complicated, to be honest. And you said Luca, right, Andrew? I think you wanted to have it Luca, and so it should be, we have Luca, the Pidgey for our team right here, right now. That is awesome. And of course, we can directly add it to our layout here as well. That is such a great idea. Thank you so much, Andrew, for being here and naming the Pokemon. That is pretty nice. I love it that you guys are here with me in the live stream today. Just started and you guys are already here. That is pretty cool. And we are going to have that Pidgey here on the screen for us. That is pretty nice, but only level 2. That is a problem. We have to train all of our Pokemon a little bit. And Cyndaquil, it's finally time for Cyndaquil to go into the box, to be honest. Yeah, we put you to the box. And now we train our Pokemon a little bit, but the training session is over very soon because we won't catch too many normal type Pokemon in the process. Now on route, maybe one on route 31. Yeah, now we have a Pidgey on level 4. That would have been way better to have that level 4 Pidgey here, but what should you do about it? That is close. If we get crit, no, we have to switch out. We have to switch out. We need a little bit of training. Maybe we can find some Metapods here for the training session. With Metapod, it would be very easy to get the training inside. Jinx supposed to having an Evo to... Yeah, that's true. It should get an Evo, the Jinx. That would be pretty cool. I think it won't be overpowered. Jinx is a good Pokemon, but it can't... it can use a little buff here and there, so I totally agree with that. Oh, that will be so hard to train as long as we only get Caterpies. I think we need... Oh, that was kind of strong. I like Huggles a lot. I like our small little Huggles a lot. Okay, we have to be careful. I think I have to run away. Oh, no. Oh, no. I screwed up. I screwed up pretty much. Please let me run. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. That is not good. Please live a tackle. Please live a tackle or we will lose the first Pokemon already. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that 1 HP. Please run away. Oh, we have run away. Oh my god. That was so close. That was so close to lose a Pokemon right here. Oh my gosh. That was dumb. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm back at the game. Wow. We nearly lost a Pokemon so early. Do we hate that episode that Ash did the whole thing to beat Serena for nothing? I don't remember that specific episode, to be honest. Which one it was. Can you tell me a little bit more about the episode? Jinx is in the... Yeah, you are right. It should... I think you're completely right. I think Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, they're in the same group and they have a pre-evolution, all of them. They all got a baby Pokemon, and I think Jinx should get an evolution like the others as well. Totally agree with that. I think we will switch here pretty quickly to Luca so that Luca can get some experience. That is nice. So let's make a little bit of progress with the training. That was a little bit scary what we have done. I like that Jerry has quick attack, to be honest. With quick attack we are guaranteed to hit all the time level 5, and now it will get all a little bit faster over here. Yeah, level 5. Let's bring Jerry to level 6 pretty quickly to continue. And guys, which is your favorite normal type Pokemon? Because we have a normal type run here. Which is your favorite there? My favorite would be definitely Zangoose. Zangoose is an amazing Pokemon, has such a great design, especially the shiny Zangoose. With the blue pattern on its body. This is so great, so I'm so hyped for that. Ash is going to the Psychic type gym and his friends are in trouble now. A random person who was Serena's dad. Ah, okay, okay, I see. And because of that you're not the biggest fan of Haunter. I can totally understand that. Thank you for telling me. So guys, which is your favorite normal type Pokemon of all time? Is there one standing above all the others for you? So Luca is on level 3. So you like all the Pokemon from Paldea or just some specific Pokemon? Okay, Pidgey is getting a little bit stronger, but it's still not too good. M2 Carbine is back. M2, how are you? You are here with the live stream after 10,000 years, I think. So nice to see you. Hisui Zoroark is a great pick because Hisui Zoroark is the first ever ghost normal type. Pretty amazing that I have done it. I love Hisui Zoroark so much because you have that two great options to switch into, because there are the normal types and the ghost types that have no effect on it, and so I like that choice a lot. Pretty nice. I see that totally. You can do so much stuff, so much shenanigans with the Hisui Zoroark over there. No, I meant myself, M2 Carbine. It's totally up to me that we haven't seen for 10,000 years. Not up to you. It's my fault, not your fault. Don't get me wrong. It's totally up to me, M2. How are you doing, M2? How is life treating you? So Luca is already on level 5, which is definitely amazing. As soon as we are on level 6, we can go on. And that is pretty amazing. I'm still happy that some of you guys are here with me, sticking here with me, hanging out with me, and filling our Pokédex. And M2, by the way, we are started to doing that Pokemon binder here, that card binder, with all the Pokemon that we are catching here on the way. This is pretty amazing because maybe you guys have seen the new videos. I am going to build a Pokemon Card Museum. That is the idea for the next time. You can see the frames here on my back. Diggersby is your favorite normal type. Diggersby is actually a pretty good Pokemon because Diggersby has a great ability with a huge power, which doubles its attack stat. That is actually pretty awesome. And guys, by the way, don't forget to hit the like button for the live stream. If you haven't done so, that would help out a lot. Just click like and we are good to go. Okay, Luca is going crazy now. Look at that. It one-shots Caterpies with critical hits and now it misses. That is why I hate tackle in the older generations here. Look at that. We are missing so many of them. I missed yours. Oh, sorry. You like the Paldea Pokemon. Which Paldea Pokemon? Bidoof. You were talking about Bidoof. Sorry about that. Always tell me if I haven't seen any of your comments. I will answer to every single comment. I mean, Bidoof is a god. It is literally a Pokemon god. So your choice is definitely so amazing to have it. If you are doing good, that is so amazing. Yeah, I finally also do better. I struggled a little bit with the job. I had not too much time to do Pokemon stuff. I mean, I made the normal Pokemon battles, but really I missed to do live streams. I missed to do different kinds of videos. And so I'm very happy to be back. And so I'm doing very well. The bread dog that you're talking about is actually no normal type Pokemon. It is a fairy type Pokemon, the Darkspan. I mean, a lot of fairy type Pokemon look like normal type Pokemon and the other way around, so I totally get that. So finally we can make some progress here in the game itself. We will get some good experience here for our Jerry. Jerry will be important with the quick attack for the gym. I'm very sure that we will need it. There is the Caterpie. 1 quick attack, 2 quick attacks. And here we go, level 7, which is awesome. And now we have the first trainer battles, finally. Which version do you like more, guys? The normal Rattata or the Alolan Rattata? Which design do you like more? For me, it's always a little bit difficult to say, because I'm the Gen 1 guy and I have such a close relationship to most Gen 1 Pokemon. But I love that some Pokemon like Rattata got another form. And by the way, we have to go in the settings right now. M2, I'm not against it, no. I'm really not against it to use the rare candies in the run. We will think about that as soon as it is necessary. I don't think it is necessary for the start, but we can decide that actually also a little bit together, if you want to see it. If we don't want to train so much, I'm totally fine with using rare candies before we are going into the gym battles, so that would be no problem for me. It's a little bit up to you what you guys like to see. I think it's better to use rare candies, to be honest, because training is not too difficult. Especially when we are only using rare candies in front of gym leaders and so on. Pedro Mireles, nice to see you. Greetings to Brazil, my friend. How are you? You can watch my videos wherever you are in the world. It doesn't matter in which country you are. As long as you have YouTube, you can watch my videos and my live streams. So that is pretty much the reason. Set, yes, we have to do it like that. Confirm. Oh no, the battle scene is off. We want to turn that on. Yeah, I'm pretty open to use rare candies in the future as well. I'm very open to that. So let's wait until we are there where it's necessary and then we can talk about it. Now we are on the next route, 31 actually here. And we find Bellsprouts. I think we could manipulate time here and we can make it evening so that we can catch a knockdown, a Hoothoot here, maybe. We can check that out if we want. Of course I agreed being your friend. Why shouldn't I? I mean, we want to grow a community, we want to be friends, and I'm very, very positive that you can find some people here in the live chat that you can become friends with. I think most of the guys here are pretty nice persons. Some of the guys I know, all of them are really nice, so just feel free to make friends here with more people. Yes, Americans can watch my videos, Brazilians, people from France, from Germany, from Belgium, whatever you can think about. If there is a country that has access to YouTube, it can watch my videos pretty easily. Okay, let's use some potions. And then we will, we will try to buy more Pokeballs, because we will have to catch a Pokemon that is not too easy to catch actually. And because of that, we will have to train a little bit over here. And I think we can manipulate time and make it evening so that we can go on. And what is very important, that Pidgey got that gust. Pedro, I can watch Brazilian videos if I want to. I don't understand Portuguese, the language that you are speaking in Brazil, but I could, of course, why not? I'm watching a lot of stuff from different countries. Yes, I have heard of Yokai Watch, but have never watched a single episode. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about it. That would be pretty nice, so that I have an idea what this is about. I think what we are going to do now, we will change the time here on my computer, so that we can make it being in the evening. This should work, right? Let me quickly check this and this. Yeah, now we have it in the evening. Now we have evening. And evening is very important for us, which means we are able to catch another new Pokemon for us. It's not Rattata, we already have a Rattata. Oh, this one had the berry, the anti-normal berry. That is pretty rare. Oh, a Spinarak, that is nice. No, I don't watch Brazilian videos because I wouldn't understand anything. If someone from Brazil makes videos in English, for example, then I would watch them. Yeah, some Pokemon evolutions are definitely so crazy. Like Swallows to Hydreigon is so crazy. By the way, when we're talking about Swallows, did you know that the Zwei in Swallows is actually German? That means two. So in Germany we count 1, 2, 3. That means we have, for example, the Dino, where you have the Ein. Then we have Zweilos, where you have the Zwei, and Hydreigon means Hydreigon, by the way. That is pretty interesting. Just so you know, it's not too common that you have something German in the English names, but that is a thing that is definitely interesting. Actually, I have watched Digimon, at least the first 2 seasons of Digimon I watched as a child. Can we catch... I'm not sure if we can catch... I mean, I have to look it up, right? We only find Rattatas, I'm not sure. I will quickly check. We are on Route 31. Is there actually Hoothoot? Route 31 in Johto. Is there a chance? Yeah, Heartgold, Soul Silver. Yeah, we should have a chance. In Heartgold, we have Heartgold in the evening. It's 10%. So here should be a Hoothoot. So let's continue to go for it. Okay, Yokai Watch. What is Yokai Watch about? There is a kid named Nate who found a crank, a kai, and a yokai. Butler named Whisper gave him a Yokai Watch and he befriended... Okay, okay, I get it. Ah, yeah, I know. Yokai Watch, I mean, that's why it's watch. It's where they have the watches, right? I just, I'm not too much into, too many different animes. So I don't have too much insight into that. I'm more the Pokemon guy. I watched, especially as a child, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was my go-to anime. Loved it so much, so I'm really much into that. And a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, because I also collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And so I'm more into that. Guys, is any of you, by the way, into Pokemon cards? Any of you collecting Pokemon cards, or... Yeah, there we go. There we go. We have the next Pokemon, guys, for our run, which is a Hoothoot, and this one knows Hypnosis, which is actually pretty sick. And guys, we need a name for that Hoothoot. That is important. We need a name for that. So Pedro, you haven't named the Pokemon yet. Do you have any ideas for that Hoothoot that we caught? And we will find a card, of course, for that Hoothoot here. Let me grab a Hoothoot pretty quickly. Yeah, I like this one. Look at that here. Look at this Hoothoot that we will add to our small binder. As soon as we catch a new Pokemon, we will bring it in that binder here. That means now we have 4 Pokemon inside our binder, and we will fill that binder here through that Nuzlocke. That will be amazing. After this Nuzlocke is finished, we have the full let's say we have the full story, the full history here of our Nuzlocke. I like that so much. That is pretty nice. M2, you had a few and they were fake. Okay, that is really bitter. You think Hootie is a nice name? I mean, it's get a Noctowl, it's going to become a Noctowl, but Hootie sounds great to me. If you guys agree on that, I mean, I like it the most if you guys all agree on that. So if you were all fine with that, our female one is actually Hootie then. Let's go, guys. Pretty nice. And of course, we will add Hootie also here to our frame. Let me search for it. There we go. No, you are wrong. That was not... You are not a Hoothoot. You are a Wooper. Generation 2, Hoothoot. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Give me a second. It will look better. Oh no, this doesn't look better. It's like that, right? Yeah. Hoothoot. Hoothoot. A little bit smaller. And you need your arm on that side. Your feather. And we should be... Nice! We should be good to go. So, our small team is growing a little bit. And I need to sneeze. Do I? Do I? Yeah, that was Whoopie, not Hootie. You are right, M2. You even managed to get a Dragonite EX. I am such a huge Dragonite fan. Dragonite was actually the OP Pokemon of my childhood, to be honest. Because, I mean, Dragonite was the first Dragon-type Pokemon, the first Pseudo Legendary Pokemon. And so, I'm such a big fan of that. So nice that you got one. And our team is really becoming really good, I would say. I'm super happy to have that here. And now we have to get the next Pokemon, which is, we should be able to get a Dunsparce. Yeah, that is so hard to catch. That will take a little bit of time to catch the Dunsparce, but what should we do about it? We want to have it, right? That means we have to search for that 1% encounter right now in the dark cave. That will take a little bit of time. We are about to save the game. It's always hard to tell if you're not too much into Pokemon cards. It's really hard to tell if they are fake or not. I mean, I think I would see if a Pokemon card is a fake, but it's always hard to do so. I think we got the wrong Rattata. I think Rattata can also have guts, and we have Runaway, which is pretty bad, to be honest. And now we have to go into the cave here and have to try to find a Dunsparce. That 1% encounter. So guys, we need a little bit of time here. We need a little bit of time. All the Zubats are fine actually, because this is easy experience for our Rattata. We just have to give you quick attack on the first spot here, and then quick attack for you on the first one, and for you Gust. Okay, so that's a little bit easier. So 1%, we only need around 100 Pokemon. If the statistic is right, we have to find 100 Pokemon before we are going to get the Dunsparce here. And of course we can't evolve it into the Dunsparce, but Dunsparce is a really good Pokemon for the early game, to be honest. Because Dunsparce is fully evolved, and we only have these Pokemon which do not evolve before we are reaching the second gym or so, and so Dunsparce will be the key to do that. Yeah, free speed EVs, that is true, actually. That is very important that Zubat gives speed EVs, so Rattata is the perfect Pokemon that have these speed EVs. But as soon as we are going to face Geodudes, this is kind of difficult here, because we can't beat them actually. But let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Do you guys like Dunsparce? Do you think Dunsparce has a good design? Because, I mean, it's debatable if it's cool or not. But what is your opinion? I always liked Dunsparce, and I always wanted them to give it an evolution. And when it got an evolution, it got the funny one. I'm so happy that they gave them something like that. I think that is pretty cool, to be honest, that we have a Pokemon that just gets another segment in its body, and it's just called the Dunsparce. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's basic. You're right. It's pretty basic. Oh gosh, level 9. Level 9. We have to take care of our experience points here a little bit, so that we do not over level. I hate 1% encounters. 5% encounters are kind of cool, but the 1% encounters are really dumb, because you lose so much time and you can't do anything about it. We have to search for it. It's hard to find, but what should I do? I can run as fast as I can, but it will be difficult to find. Yeah, I agree. The 3 segments should be called... That should be the third evolution, by the way. It should get another evolution, a 3-stage evolution, where it gets the next one. How many Pokeballs do we have, by the way? 12. Oh, I think that's fine. I think 12 is fine. Maybe we can try to train our Hoothoot here also a little bit, because it's only on level 5, and against level 2 Zubats it's fine, I think. But it's so difficult. Yeah, it really do suck. The 1%. But what should we do about it? We can't do anything about it, and I'm pretty sure... So, guys, let's talk about rare candies when we are here. do you think we should use rare candies in the future? I mean, here I can't do anything about it, it's fine. Should we do rare candies before the gym leader? I mean, I wouldn't use it right here now. It doesn't make sense because the game would be too easy. But before we're facing a gym leader, should we allow to use rare candies? I mean, using rare candies is not necessarily good for you because you don't get EVs for training. So, yeah, you lose a lot of stuff, but you win a lot of time, and time is actually the one thing that is something you can't get back in life, and because of that I would be very open using rare candies later on. But as I said, as soon as we reach the gym leader. Yeah, of course, never more than the level cap, and only then. And by the way, I would use it, for example, if let's say we lose a Pokemon that was on level 50 or so. Then I would go for rare candies and the Pokemon that we are bringing new to the team, and would bring it also to the level 50. So, but in these cases, if you guys are fine with that, I would go with that. Because, yeah, as I said, just saving a little bit of time. Oh, it's so difficult to find. Come on, give us a little bit of luck. I mean, we could also run away and make it a little bit faster instead of beating all of them. I don't know what I should do. I mean, the experience is easy to get here. I missed your... Which one did I miss? Finally, that is a nice idea. I mean, I would also say finally as soon as we find it. So finally has really 3 different meanings. I like that a lot if you have 3 different meanings with that. That is great, man. That is a great idea to call him finally. I mean, come on. Where are you, Dunsparce? Where are you, my little friend? Maybe we have to go to different places here. Maybe it's hiding under a different rock. We can't make it too far. I think we are at least 20... Oh, what is this? What is this? Which items do we have here? Slytherin is also pretty cool for a snake. I mean, what is it? Is it really a snake? I don't know what this thing is. What is it based on? Oh, I left the Dark Cave because I'm so disappointed. Let's go with finally then. I like that. I like the idea. It's finally got that evolution. You're right. Come on. Yeah, I know, Carbine, I know. This is an older artwork that I have over here. This is a little bit confusing. I will work on that. I will make it in the same colors at least, or I will just make a list. You're totally right. Thank you for your feedback over there. I'm always very happy to hear all of your feedback if something is confusing. If I should add something to the screen or so. Always feel free to say me that, so I totally agree to that, M2. But it was too late, I wanted to start streaming and I needed at least 10 more minutes to fix it, and I can fix it later so that we can have it better, in a better way tomorrow. I think that would be good for us, and it would be good for us to catch finally and find finally a Dunsparce. This is so frustrating. I won't train here anymore, I will just run around, and this takes so much time. Way too much time. Which was a Pokemon did you have searched for such a long time? Have you, do you remember of doing that for any Pokemon? I mean, the most difficult Pokemon to catch is definitely, or for me was definitely the Phoebus in Sapphire and Ruby. That was so hard. Oh yes, that is true. We have a lot of headbutt trees. We get stuff like Apom or so. Apom is pretty nice to get as an encounter, to be honest. We must be sure that we can get an Apom. That will be so nice, and an Ambipom as well. This is a Pokemon you don't use too often, and because of that I'm very hyped to use it. And we get a lot of good stuff, like we get the option to get Miltank, Tauros. Is it so hard to get the Stonejourner from Sword and Shield? Is it also a 1% encounter? And is it no overworld encounter in Sword and Shield? M2, thank you so much. This is not too much work. That is very nice. If I need some help for something, I will let you know. Thank you so much. And by the way, guys, have you all liked the live stream? That is very important that you just click on like for the live stream. Munchlax, oh yes. Munchlax is a 1% encounter with honey, and you have to wait for honey, I think 6 hours or so until a Pokemon spawns in a tree. So that is really destructive and really hard to find. Yeah, I agree. Oh man, this is so difficult. Will it be easier? Has it a better spawn rate in the Crowned Tundra, or what is it about? Come on, guys. You need to do something in the chat. You guys need to do something in the chat so that we can find that thing over here. We need to find that Dunsparce. Dunsparce is key. Dunsparce is key to that run. Come on. We will count. At least in the next 20. Okay, 1, 2... I think, yeah. My prediction is we need 20 encounters. So this is number 3. Then we have 4. Then... come on. Then there is 5. I mean, it's way easier to find a shiny, I think. Yeah, let's finally do it. I mean, finally is really already a meme name for that. I should raise my hand and you lend me the energy. Okay, here's my hand. Here's my hand, guys. I need your energy. I need that energy. I don't know which energy, the luck energy, I don't know. But this is so frustrating. I hope this is the only 1% encounter that we have to face. Come on, guys. We will earn it. We will earn it fair and square. I can't wait to put that on our team. I can't wait to bring that on the squad. Come on. And I forgot where we are. I think we are at 10. And I said 20 encounters to get it. Larvester in Ultra Moon. How hard is it? Of course it is a Dragon Ball. It's the... from Son Goku, how is the Genki Dama? It's the Genki Dama where all the people lend him his energy. Of course, I remember that. I mean, at least I know Dragon Ball. I don't have any idea about Yokai Watch, but Dragon Ball is something I can talk about. I see that. Come on, guys. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. There is somewhere this Dunsparce. The problem with statistics and probabilities is something... You can take 1000 tries to find it. You can take 1. That's the problem. Spirit Bomb, okay. In German it's Genki Dama, then it's Spirit Bomb in English. This is sometimes a little bit confusing how they translate specific things. Some things in German are a little bit translated a little bit different than in English. For example, Genki Dama is more like a Japanese name. So that is confusing. My favorite fight scene on Dragon Ball, that is a good question. That is a very, very good question because I have several ones. Let me think about. For me, it was the battle... I say some different ones. The first battle between Goku and Frieza, definitely, when Goku became a Super Saiyan. That was great. Then the battle between the fight between Goku and Vegeta, when Vegeta got in the Majin Buu era, when Vegeta became the Majin Vegeta. I think that was pretty great. And what I love to see also in the Majin Buu era, when Gohan got Mystic Gohan, or the Ultimate Gohan for the first time, and battled Buu over there. I think I like these a lot. Your favorite characters are Kale and Khalifa. I like them a lot. Dragon Ball Super was amazing, actually. I love that so much, especially the Trunks era in Dragon Ball Super was so great. I love that so much. Yeah. Yeah, you will get a cookie. You will get 20 cookies if I find a shiny before the Dunsparce. And which is your guys' favorite Dragon Ball fighting scene? I mean, come on. How difficult is it to get that one? Okay, let's count once again. 1 encounter. I mean, I should have trained, right? I should not run away and have trained against all these Zubats at least. What kind? Ooh, what kind of cookie? That is a good question. So you need to specify that. I'm a chocolate chip cookie guy. Definitely. Chocolate chip cookies are insane. Oh yes, Ed. I can totally agree when they fuse in Dragon Ball Super. That is amazing. I think it's pretty cool that also other Saiyans have done the fusions later on. So that is pretty nice. So Geodude, come on guys. Come on guys, let's count. Let's do a countdown of 25 in the chat. We count down from 25 until we have that one. Rattata will be the speediest Rattata of all time, to be honest. After all the speed IVs we are getting here. Oh, actually, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Daima yet. Should I watch it? Is it good? Is it worth to watch and take a lot of time to get into it? Oh, you will accept everything? That is something I wouldn't have said. You don't know how bad I am at baking. If I bake you the worst cookies of all time, don't say that. Say something specific. Never say I do anything. That is dangerous. Are you really deep into DreamWorks, Andrew? I have seen some DreamWorks movies, but I'm actually more into theme parks. And last year I visited Dubai, and there is actually in the theme park Motion Gate a big DreamWorks themed area, and there that was crazy. There was a great How to Train Your Dragon area. There was a Shrek area, Madagascar as well. That was pretty amazing. And I think 2 years ago I visited Orlando in the United States. And there was also a little bit of DreamWorks inside. Did I really taught you how to battle? Did you learn it from my videos or from the live streams? Pokemon Showdown live streams? Actually, this is so long ago I can't remember where you entered the live streams. Was it Pokemon Showdown? Okay, when you say it's colorful, I think it's not too dark, right? Dragon Ball Daima. I should watch that. I should definitely give it a try. I mean, why not? Come on. I think we really had 100 Pokemon already. I think it is time for us. I think it is time for us to find it. Finally. To find... Finally. Okay, on the Discord server, I see. I can see. Okay, Geodude. Geodude is here. Zubat is there. We have no PP for a quick attack. I mean, when you have no PP left, you can already see how many Pokemon you have killed. I mean, but I'm in the right room, or am I? I should be in the right... Oh, Bite. Bite is actually sick. We don't need Tackle if we have Quick Attack. Bite is great because with Bite we can also handle other kind of Pokemon. This is amazing, and we can flinch everything. Bite is insanely good, and it's a 60 power move for that point in the game, so that is great. Raj, it's more than nostalgia. It is nostalgia. Nice to see you, Raj. How are you, man? Yeah, you are not wrong. That is the time span that we're talking about. So nice to see you, Raj. How are you doing, my old friend? Very nice that you're catching a live stream. Pretty nice, man. It's no time restricted encounter. No, we are right. There were only 2 spaces. You have a northern room and a southern room, and we're in the southern room already because we can only encounter Zubats, Geodudes, and Dunsparce. It's the exact level that we're talking about. It's during the day, night, and morning all the same. I checked it twice. Because the other room you can enter later in the game, and later in the game the Pokemon are around level 23 or so. So we are in the right place, yes. But thank you for reminding me to check that once again. Thank you so much for reminding me. So Geodude. Geodude, by the way, is a 60% encounter, and Zubat is 39% only. So just to let you know what we are dealing with right here. Okay, it is strong. Our Rattata is growing stronger and stronger. That is very nice. So let's do Bite. Come on. Come on, it's getting a little bit frustrating. See you in the next stream, no worries about that. Work is always more important. We will stream frequently, so no worries. Catch a stream later, man. Just happy to see you back as well. Okay, slowly I'm getting a little bit mad, to be honest. Slowly I'm start to get a little bit mad about what is happening here. Huggles, bring us some luck. Come on, Huggles. I really hope it's worth to take all the time to search the Dunsparce. I actually wanted to do at least the first gym today, so I hope we can make that work. I hope we can make that work, but I'm positive. I'm very positive that we can do it. Finally! It's here! Ugh. Finally it's here. And now I'm afraid to kill it, of course. What does Dunsparce on level 4 know? Now we can think about that. What is the moveset of Dunsparce in Gen 4? Okay, it only has one move. It only has one move, which is Rage. So we have to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, Hoothoot was actually my plan. Let's go Luca at first. How much is Rage doing? Okay, it's fine. I won't attack it. We are just using Sand Attack. But he don't have too many Rages, right? So we have to be careful. I don't want it to hit me too many times. Let's use one gust. Shouldn't kill. Never. Never. Even not with a crit. That's a crit. Okay. This is dumb. Okay. This is dumb. Okay. But this is enough damage. Now we have 12 Pokeballs to catch it. 12 Pokeballs. Okay, one. Okay, this is getting more difficult than I expected. Come on. Let's just catch it. Okay, I fasted forward, but we have it. We have it, we have it, we have it. That is great, actually. That is so great that we finally have it. The land snake Pokemon, okay? It should be a snake. And now I have to search for it. We have to find a Pokemon card for Dunsparce. Which Pokedex number Dunsparce has? 206. That means we need another binder. I have sorted all my Pokemon cards in these binders here after the Pokedex, so it's pretty easy to find one. 206 is no problem. Here we go. Here we have the different Dunsparce artworks, and I will just choose one. I will just choose one this here. I think this is a Spanish card, but we don't care. Here, this is the Dunsparce card we will add to our Pokedex, to our Pokemon card binder here. That is pretty amazing that we can do it like that. This is great stuff, great news. Let's do it, guys. Let's bring it inside. Here, the Dunsparce. Look at that. Look at that. Dunsparce is here in the binder. It is growing and growing. And we have it. Great. Finally, it is here. Finally is here. So, enough about finally. We need to give you the nickname. It's a female one. Very, very happy to have it now. It's a little bit difficult to train, I think, but as you guys said, we could think about the rare candies as well. And we have to add it to the layout. I forgot about that. Let me quickly change that up. We are going to get it. Generation 2. We have number 206, right? Like that. There you go. There we go. Let me make it a little bit smaller for you. There we go. A little bit like this. And a little bit like that. And voila. Here it is on our screen. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm super happy to have it now. And that means we can move finally forward here. And now we are saying finally. So, yeah, let's grab a potion. If we ran into something that we can beat, that would be better than if we really can beat it. So, Rage, Poison Sting. Yeah, Rage is getting stronger all the time, so we can really make something work with Dunsparce in the gym with the Rage. This can getting really strong, so we can try our best. Super nice. Okay, great. Now we can finally go on. We waited so long for it, but I think it's good. Our team is looking good. Everything is fine. I don't think I can get a new encounter over here. Route 32, I will check that in a second. We have to be a little bit careful. We don't want to lose it directly. Let me check if anything is here. Oh, we have Wooper. Pretty nice. But we have so many Pokemon already. And level 13 is the level cap, so there is a long way to go. Which movie is broken? Which movie is broken? Tell me more about your broken movies. Okay, Wooper. I will check pretty quickly if we can find something here. If not, we are going to the Bellsprout Tower. And as I said, at least I would like to do the first gym today. Yeah, let's do the first gym today. That is pretty nice if we can make that work. And tomorrow we will continue with the run. So I try to stream as often as I can. I can't say how often, but definitely tomorrow will be. Oh, the move, not the movie. Okay, the move. It can be broken, definitely. It can be definitely broken if you are using it in the right way. Then you can really make good work of it. I mean, it's a little bit hard to make it work. But as soon as it's going, it's pretty strong. How much does Wine... Okay, Wine Whip does nothing against us. And now, as soon as the rage has built up like that here, now we have been hit 3 times. It should be a 1-hit. No, okay, not a 1-hit. But we can really, really work with that in an amazing way for the gym. And so I think finally we'll kill everything inside here. Such a great Pokemon. And really a Pokemon I do not use too often. And so I'm super happy to have the... chance to. Oh yeah, Giraffaric is great. Giraffaric is also a Pokemon that you don't use too often, and even without being evolved, because it can't evolve in that generation here, it is great. So I'm also so happy to have that. Couldn't agree more. Giraffaric is always one of my favorite normal type Pokemon. And so easy to get. I think it is a guaranteed encounter for us if we don't do anything wrong. So, shouldn't be too difficult for us to get. Okay, Ghastly. Is there anything? The camera shouldn't be lagging. Actually, everything looks nice to me. Do you have any problems with the camera? No, everything is good. Should be okay. Yes, I'm waiting for Apom as well. Apom is great. Apom is such a good Pokemon. I mean, it's not super strong, but in a sense that you don't use it too often, and most of the times you get it pretty late in games, so this is so nice to get early. Oh, look at that. Finally is doing some amazing work for us. We are on level 8 right now, but I have to go back and heal our rage, our rage, because the PP are down. I don't want to risk anything. If we meet some Pokemon here, our Rattata will do the rest. Vincent is fun for you, or Ursaring. Vincent is pretty fun for a bear. The only problem with Ursaring is that we get it so late in the game. This is really a late game encounter. That's a little bit sad in my opinion, but what should we do? What should we do about it? It is what it is. We have to work with what we have. It's always a little bit difficult with all these normal type Pokemon as soon as you encounter these ghost types, so I'm very happy that we have Bite for our Rattata. Bellsprout on level 6. How strong is our Rage? Okay, it's still a 3-hit KO. You see, you need a little bit of time to make finally work. And we have Yawn. I forgot that we get Yawn. Yawn is actually great. Yawn will make our life so much easier in the future. That is awesome news, to be honest. Awesome, so great. And I'm very happy that so many guys of you are here all the time. I did not expect so many guys being here for such a long time today. So very, very happy about that. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I'm really looking forward to the next streams where we will do all different kind of stuff. Stantler is actually also guaranteed, I think. There shouldn't be... Yeah, on that route shouldn't be anything else. So Stantler is guaranteed. Actually, we have a really bad nature, the rash nature for it. Haven't checked natures, by the way. Pidgey is fine. Rattata is pretty good. Naughty is good for a Rattata. That is why our quick attacks do so much damage. Do I need to go back and heal? Or can I take him on? How many rage do we have? 9 rage should be fine. Rage 9 times should be fine, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. It should be good. We also have Rattata, so the elderly is waiting for us. We will just go for the rage. We are not playing around. Fearow is also guaranteed because Fearow is a gift Pokemon, or a Spearow on level 20 is a gift Pokemon. So this is also guaranteed, I think. That should be good. We are building up our rage. That is nice. Bellsprout coming out. This is perfect. Best case scenario, it hits us. Yeah, perfect. Nah. I actually would like you to hit me one more time. Yes, because I want to rage to be built. Oh, doesn't it build up after that? Okay. No worries. We will go for one yawn here. Oh, Insomnia. Insomnia was here. We will just go for rage. Okay, now we're sleeping. Peck is doing nothing to us. Look how tanky we are. We can sleep. We don't care. That's I wanted to say the badge, but we don't get it. What do you mean with part 2 of this Nuzlocke? We will just stream a few more minutes until we have the first batch, or maybe a little bit more. But the stream will continue next time, so we will just battle as long as we can. We will make as much progress as we can, and then we are going to continue our run. So the next time. That is how we are going to do that. So we won't do it here all today. It will take some days, at least a week, I think, until we have finished the game. And now we are going to make it to the gym. And by the way, I won't use rare candies today. Maybe then for the next time. We have to talk about it if we are allowed to use rare candies in that scenario here when we are in front of a gym. And so that we don't use too much time here. I'm very, very positive that we can beat the gym. And we could also talk about an additional rule which would make the game pretty difficult. But let's stay with the classic now. Let's stay with the classic Nuzlocke rules for the start. You can always talk about just bringing the same number of Pokemon as the opponent in a battle, especially in the important battles. Yes, exactly. Part 2 will just be tomorrow then. Just be tomorrow, and then we're hanging out once again and doing the next live stream. And so this is how part 1, 2 and so works. If you have missed anything, no worries, you can always watch the real life of the streams here later on. I hope the level cap is correct. Yeah, level 13 is correct, okay. I thought I messed that up. I think we will make a small training session. We need our Dunsparce on level 13, definitely. That will be the plan. That will be the most important Pokemon for us. Let us see how much time we take now to beat the gym, and then we can talk about it. Maybe we will do a little bit more here on the next route. Let's see. But I don't think we will do the second gym today. We will do that tomorrow. But I mean, you need a reason to come back tomorrow, so that is actually pretty perfect. We try to bite our way here through all the Bellsprouts. Do Bellsprouts give attack EVs? I'm not sure which one they give. I don't care too much. I think we should be good. I mean, the first part of a Nuzlocke is always the longest one, so in the next few episodes I'm pretty sure that we will have more than one gym battle. Just the start is a little bit time consuming here when you start to build your team and so on. But I think we will be so much quicker in the future. A lot of these Rattatas actually have this normal type berry. That is pretty awesome and interesting. Would be cool to get it, but we don't have it. We sadly don't have it. And of course, welcome to everyone in the stream who is not too active, who's not talking. Everyone is welcome, even though you're not active in the chat. So no worries about that. I'm pretty happy to see as many guys of you as we can here. And we try to build up the community here once again, having some cool live stuff going on. I have so many different ideas for content, and you have already seen we will do so much with Pokemon cards as well. I try to collect every Pokemon card in existence, and so we try our best to do that. It is a little bit difficult to train our finally here, because Rage is really not the best move, especially when you don't get hit. Then it's a little bit, yeah, lackluster, I would say, but we make the best out of it and try to train it to be a good girl, not a good boy. It is a good girl. What else can we train? I don't want to train too much, but of course, if we are on level 13 with our complete team, I think the gym will be a breeze. That will be no problem. But that is actually here the point, guys, where I would say that it is always better to have these rare candies so that you can save a little bit of time here, not searching for the experience here in the tall grass all the time. So we think about that for the next episode. But today, let's keep it like that. Yes, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is amazing. It's always the question if it's possible to do a dark only run, but I think it should be possible because you should get C-Dot very, very early, which means that you can get Nuzleaf as well. But of course, I'm always also happy to just change the starter Pokemon. Oh, Glare. We get Glare on level 13. This is huge, actually. Glare is huge, so that means with Glare we can have some great strategies for para-flinching. And I think you can get Serene Grace, by the way, on the Dunsparce, but we have Runaway. I think Serene Grace would be so overpowered for the rest of the time, but it is what it is. But as I said, also the Glare would be great for the next few gyms that we can tackle there. So let's see what we can do. So which dark type Pokemon are there in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? You have Canivana and Sharpedo, that is pretty great. Then you have Shiftry, which is awesome. This is a dark type Pokemon. Which other dark type Pokemon are available there? Do you think they are too easy? I mean, Steven has Mega Metagross, so can be tricky to beat the Metagross. Oh, Pursuit is great. Pursuit is actually pretty cool. Tail Whip would have been good for the gym as well, but let's keep it like that. Absol is a great Pokemon. I actually always was an Absol guy, and especially because we can have Mega Absol in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. This would be nuts. This would be amazing. I can only agree with that. Absol has an amazing design, don't you think? This Pokemon is really this really dark. You see it and you see, okay, this is a dark type Pokemon. This is really a Pokemon you don't want to meet in the middle of the night somewhere. It has such an elegance, especially the Mega form. I'm a little bit sad that Mega Absol is not Dark Fairy. I think Dark Fairy would have been the perfect fit for that. But it is what it is. I mean, I love things like giving Pokemon a secondary type. I mean, it has a Mega Evolution, so I don't think they will give it an evolution, but I see your point. I think it would be cool if it has just a normal evolution as well, but I don't think if you have that Mega Evolution, you don't go back the route and give it a normal evolution beside the Mega one. I don't think so, at least. I'm so hyped for Legends EA because we are about to get so many new Pokemon, so many new Mega Pokemon. Which is a Mega Pokemon, guys, that you guys are waiting for? I think there is a rumor about Mega Victreebel, and I think that would be amazing because I am a big Victreebel fan since I was a child. Used it so often back in the day, and so I would be very happy to see that. We have a Wooper over here. And Heartgold's going up to level 10 right now. Heartgold's actually kind of our starter Pokemon. Yeah, that would be great. I think Dark Fairy, we only have the Grimmsnarl evolution line, right, for it. So we could use another one. Oh gosh, look at that. The critical hit was nasty. That was a nasty, nasty little critical hit that we had to face there. So, how strong is our Hootie actually? Not strong. And I actually don't think that we will train Hootie here. That will be too much work. I mean, we have Hypnosis with Hootie, but is it worth it to train it all the way up? It needs a lot of time to be trained up. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We can do the first gym, I think, without too many problems. The question is if we should really start with our Dunsparce. I think Dunsparce would be okay to start with, going for a yawn, bringing the first Pidgey to sleep, and setting up a little bit after that. That would be not too shabby, I think. And which other legendary Pokemon, other Mega Pokemon you guys would like to see in the future? As I said, Mega Victreebel would be nice, but I also think Mega Raichu would be amazing. I'm a Raichu fan, so I would love to see Mega Raichu. I would love to see Mega Gastrodon, for example, as well. Maybe both Gastrodon forms getting to different forms as well. That would be so amazing. And maybe also that the different Gastrodon forms get different stats, maybe. That would be cool, that one Gastrodon is a physical one, the other one is a special attacker. Something like that would be pretty cool. And Quick Attack for Pidgey is also pretty nice. Mega Crocodile is a great idea, Andrew. Mega Crocodile is really a great idea. I think Crocodile is pretty strong, but it has some potential left, so that would be great. Yeah, we could just yawn the Pidgeotto and it should be fine as long as we don't get sand. I mean, yawn is not affected by sand attack. Oh, Mareep. We haven't seen a Mareep yet. Look at that. We have some problems with our little Huggles. Huggles needs to evolve. Definitely. We need a Huggles evolution very soon. Oh, that was dangerous the last time, so let's bring in Hootie. Hootie with the Hypnosis, and I think Hootie is better to take on the Bellsprout than the level 10 Sentret. That is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. The problem is we don't have Pack yet for Hootie. Mega Volcarona would be insanely strong. Volcarona is such a good Pokemon. North and South Gastrodon M2 are actually two Pokemon I always wished to get in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think that would be such a great idea to show, okay, in the past there were also different Gastrodon forms in the Sinnoh region or the Hisui region, as they said then. I think that would have been a nice idea as well. I mean, Huggles... We could start Huggles, actually, and try to beat the Pidgey, because Huggles is not too important in the rest of the battle. And Huggles really... oh gosh. I don't know what I should think about our Huggles. Mega Flygon. I mean, Flygon is the one Pokemon that should get a Mega Evolution, I think. Flygon isn't very strong, to be honest. It has some good potential here and there, but it's not the strongest Pokemon, so I think it's no problem with the power creep to make it a little bit stronger there. So Mega Flygon is a thing I would expect to see in the future. Definitely, and I hope that we can expect to see in the future. Mega Chandelure would be insane, because Chandelure's special attack is so high already. And if it gets a Mega Evolution, that could be scary. I don't know if we really should train up more. Should we bring Huggles? I think we are good. I really think we are good to go. Okay, come on, guys. We are good to go. We are facing the gym. That should be enough. 3 Pokemon on level 13. He has 1 on level 13. We just have to think about a game plan. So, we could start Sentret, because Sentret can't lose accuracy. That would be really nice. So that we can't... That is actually a good idea, to start Sentret. And then we have to switch out. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to switch out. We could also just go... We start Finally. Let's do it with Finally here, guys. I think that's the call that we have to make. Finally is the call we are going to make, guys. Thank you so much, M2, for being here. So nice. And now we are starting the fight. I think Finally is a good idea. So Faulkner is the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can flip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon, okay? If you won't, then don't do it. We will crush you either way, even without an electric type Pokemon. Your flying type Pokemon are no match for me. So we start with Finally, and I think the best strategy here is definitely to go for a Yawn. We are going for a Yawn here. Pidgey is going for the Sand attack. That is no problem, because what we are about to do now, we are switching out into Huggles. Huggles is not too important. Sand attack, no worries. Now Pidgey falls to sleep. This is great. This is awesome. And now I think we can go back into Finally, as long as it's sleeping, and we're setting up one defense curl. That is good. Oh, it woke up and it goes for tackle. Okay, let's hope it goes for tackle once again and not Sand attack. Sand attack is a problem. In that case, we will go for Yawn once again. Yeah, we don't deal with that. We do not deal with that. Going back into Huggles. Now it falls asleep. Now we go back into Finally. We are using one defense curl once again. Please don't wake up. Perfect. Then we're using one Rage. One Rage is fine. That is the plan, guys. Using one Rage. It wakes up, going for tackle. Perfect. That will build up our Rage. That was the plan. And now use a potion. No potion. Oh no, the first gym leader doesn't have a potion. Great. So Rage has reached the second stage at least. So Finally goes to level, not to level 13, but Pidgeotto is coming out. And here, without thinking about it, we could go Glare or Yawn. I think Yawn is always the way to go. It goes for Gust. Our special defense is not too good, but look at that. 7 points of damage and Rage is building up. That is insane now. This is insane. Perfect. Gust, build up our Rage. That is no problem. No problem there. And now it falls asleep. We're just going for the Rage. And that was the reason why we searched so long for our Finally. Until we finally had it. So next time, Rage. And now what should Pidgeotto do? Pidgeotto is really struggles here. Yeah, you can fly, but you can't escape. You can't escape your destiny, my friend. Pidgeotto goes for Rage. Perfect. And now it is still asleep. And this was actually the easiest time in my life here to beat Faulkner. There we go. That wasn't too shabby, I would say. That was also great. No roost spamming at all, Andrew, because we defeated him so fast. Really lucky with the long sleep there. But this is our first batch here. That is actually pretty great. That means we can change a little bit here. We can change that here. Oh no, let me quickly do it. We will have a level cap now of level 17 for the next one. And we have... one badge. No, 0 death, sorry. He finally was really the MVP of the fight, and I can already tell you finally will be the MVP of the whole run over here. 1 gym badge is acquired. That is what we wanted to see. That is great. We get the Sapphire badge from Faulkner. Yeah, everything to level 20 is possible from now on. Very nice. Thank you, MGD. You're still here. So great that you guys are here. We have the ability to use Rock Smash now. We get Roost. And I think Roost is pretty nice because I think that Dunsparce can learn Roost, right? That could be great in the future. That could be something to watch out for. Yeah, I got confused too. That is pretty true. And, oh, I forgot about that. We will get something very special over here. We will get an egg from our assistant. That is insane. Because with that egg, we are going to get a new Pokemon that we can use very, very soon. Do you guys know which one it is? Do you guys remember which one that is? We will just stream a few more minutes. I will just get some stuff over here. Route 36. I think you will give us Rock Smash. No? You give us Rock Smash? Yeah, Rock Smash is good to have. Maybe we can need it for something like Sandred. Well, we will see. Nothing important here. Yeah, let's do a little bit of progress here and there. Exactly, that will get this will give us a Togepi, which is great to have. Yeah, especially Togetic will be helpful in the future. Togepi is not the strongest Pokemon, but Togetic is a great Pokemon. We will make a little bit of progress on that route here. Nothing too crazy. As I said, for the next time we are thinking about these rare candies for our runs, so that we don't have to train all day long, so that we can play a little bit. Supersonic. Quick attack. Come on. Come on, okay. Misty is a cool idea, but only as long as we get a female one. I think a male one with Misty is a little bit off topic. But we will see as soon as we hatch it. I mean, it will take some time until it hatches. And then we need to run around like a maniac as well to make it a Togetic, because it's a friendship evolution, and then we need a lot of stuff. Egg Salad, that is fun actually. A little bit mean, but also a little bit fun to have the little Egg Salad on our team. I really want to bring Sandred as soon as possible on level 15, because that would mean we will get an evolution here. But I think without any death, it's looking good at the moment. I'm not too unhappy about our progress and how good everything looks over here. Pretty nice. We have the Poliwag here. That should be easy for Sandred. The next Poliwag. The only problem is that we have so many different Pokemon in our team to keep up with all the levels. Maybe we have to decide for some. But Pidgey, for example, could be extremely helpful in the next gym as well. Oh, this is the trainer with all the Magikarps, right? They don't give any experience. Oh, this one is on level 15. It knows Tackle. I mean, it does 3 points of damage with Tackle. This is kind of scary. That is also a great idea with Woody. Okay, let's go with the next potion. And maybe, yeah, we will stop as soon as we reach the next route. We will just do this route here, and after that we will stop the live stream for today. So tomorrow we will have the next one. It will be the same time as today. It's always the same time when I start the live streams. Some minutes more earlier or later, maybe, but it will be always around that time as you had it for today. So Heartgold is on level 13. I think you give us a rod. I don't know if there is any normal type Pokemon that we can catch with a rod. I'm not really sure if that is the case or if this is not the case. We will see. We will see. I think we need Rock Smash here. Who learns it? Everyone, right? Maybe it's for Jerry then. Yeah, I think it's Jerry. Not the best move in the world, but we need it. Yeah, let's go for it. It's okay. It's fine, but we need it over there. Oh, okay. I was too fast. Did I heal? Yeah, I healed. I healed my Pokemon. Great. Only all these Pidgeys, which can't do everything. Randy is here. Nice to see you after all this time, Randy. How are you, my old friend? So happy to have you here. Great. And here we have the Shell Bell. And the Shell Bell will be a super important item for us, actually, so early in the game. That is great. We give it to Finally, so we can... or maybe also Heartgold. Heartgold wouldn't be bad as well. Let's try to evolve Heartgold here for the end of the stream, so that we have something special for the end. Yeah, let's bring Heartgold on level 15, and as soon as we have reached level 15, we can stop over here. Bullet Seed, we will see the next time if we have any Pokemon that can learn Bullet Seed. Great, Nidoran is down, and then I think we have to do some training here in the grass to do so. Pretty nice, and welcome to everyone who just joined this stream. We have done the first batch with our normal type team. We have only normal type Pokemon, and of course if you have missed anything, you can rewatch the whole stream on the YouTube channel all the time. The VOD will be live all the time, no worries about that. And tomorrow there will be the second live stream where we continue here with our little small run, which will be amazing and a lot of fun. As long as we don't kill Heartgold here in the training process, I'm a pretty happy Pokemon YouTuber. How are you guys doing? And what do you think about Farret? Should Farret get another evolution? I think so. I think it would be great, like the Zigzagoon line, which got Obstagoon in the end. I think we could do the same over here. Farret really could need an upgrade, or a Mega Evolution or whatever. I think that would be pretty great to have. And we are so close to the last evolution of today, the first evolution of the run. But the last thing we are doing today, maybe we could also hatch Togepi pretty fast. That would also be good. Yeah, we could also hatch Togepi as well. So Wine Whip shouldn't be a problem. And this is the last Pokemon for us. So Heartgold goes to level 15 here. That is amazing. Level 15 means Heartgold is evolving. Very great. And this means also something very good for us, because that means we can get the next Pokemon here into our little binder. You see, we have all these binders full of Pokemon cards, and we create our very own binder here. And we have an awesome looking Farret. It's actually in German, a German Pokemon card here. Look at that. Look at that awesome looking Farret card. That is amazing. And this will go into our little binder over here that we have started when you just joined the live stream now. We started the binder with the Pokemon that we caught. And of course, Dunsparce was the last one. And now we will also add our Farret here to the binder. Look at that. And we will always place them in the correct order where we got them, so we don't exchange the Sentret here, because Sentret was a part of our team, so the Farret comes later here inside. That is actually so amazing. Pretty cool to have that here as well. Super happy to see that over here. And then we have to change the layout as well, because you evolved. Let me quickly change that here into Farret. Oh, that looks good. Oh, you're a little bit off-centered. There we go. Farret is here. That is so great. And I think we can take a little bit of time for the end. Yeah, that will be really the last thing we are about to do. Yeah, it appears to move occasionally. That means we have done the first step. The first steps. That means we try to hatch the Togepi very quickly. And that will end the live stream when we have done that. Let's hatch it and run like a maniac. And guys, you can already think about a nickname for Togepi. Ash, you are back. In the meantime, Ash, we have done the first batch, by the way. I don't know if you have seen it or not, but we have done and have made some good progress. Yeah, you are right, Randy. The 5th and 6th gym leader can be a problem, but I think Chuck is okay with the fighting type gym, because we have a lot of flying type Pokemon in the end, and with the flying type Pokemon, this will be alright. The steel type is a little bit more complicated, but I hope we will have a Pokemon with Fire Blast then maybe, or some ground type moves. The Magnemites won't be a problem, maybe the Steelix, but also we could get access to Surf. That would be pretty nice, and that is nice. I think Friend is pretty cool. Axeler, do we have any other ideas? I think Misty is fine as long as this one is a female one. Then we are good to go. Then we are very good to go. I mean, Woody would be nice. Woody would be cool if it's a male one. So let's do it like that. Ed said Misty and Andrew said Woody. If it's a female one, we will go Misty. And if it's a male one, we will go Woody. That's fair. That's 50-50 over here. Let's do it. And I hope this Edge will hatch sooner or later. Come on. Ed, can you do me one favor? I think it's not too nice to say always that your names are better. It's okay if you think so, but yeah, don't be a hater, be nice. I think Andrew's names are pretty nice as well. We are in the last few steps here, guys. The last few steps, and we are here. That was actually kind of okay. Didn't took us too long time, and this little Togepi hatched from the egg. And yes, we need a nickname, and now it depends on male or female. We have the male Togepi here. That means we will go with Woody here, because you got a friend in me. I like that reference so much. Randy, you are right, it was the 3rd stage, and Woody is here. And of course, guys, we need a Pokemon card for Woody as well. That should be easy. That should be easy. We are going to our binder here, and there we go. So many, look at that, guys. So many nice Togepi cards over here that I collected, and we have here in the Pokemon Card Museum. That is pretty nice. I like that a lot. We are going with this awesome looking card. Look at this one. Look how cute that Togepi is. My face is in the way. Look at that. Awesome looking Togepi card, which will make it right now directly into our binder for that Pokemon normal type Hardcore Nuzlocke. And this will be the last Pokemon that we will add for today into that binder, which is pretty nice, I think. Look at that. I will show you in a minute. This is the first page from the start. And now we have Togepi added. We have the Sentret added, the Farret added as well. And now we will take the time as well here in the end to add Togepi to our frame. Do you really want to have it just be named Friend? I think Woody is cooler, to be honest. I think Woody is way cooler than just Friend. But it's your choice. It's totally your choice. If you say Friend, it's okay. Okay, then let's go Friend. Ah, you know what? I'm so sorry. I love the name Woody. I love the name Woody. I'm sorry, I love the name Woody so much and you said it. I'm such a Woody guy. Friend is so random, I think. Let's go Woody. Come on. Come on, you said it. And that is my little addition here. Togepi on level 1, please be Serene Grace. That would be so important to be Serene Grace, guys. Please. Gosh. Hustle is so bad. Hustle is so bad. With Serene Grace, it's an amazing Pokemon. With Hustle, it is really a bad Pokemon. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oof. That is bad. That is bad to have Hustle on a Togepi. Andrew and Ed, maybe you start being a little bit nicer to each other. But that's it actually for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here for our Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is the team. We are going into the second episode tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the next live stream. Thank you so much for being here. It was a lot of fun to coming back after all this time, live streaming together with you guys. Andrew, thank you so much for being here. Ed, thank you so much as well. Randy Gamer, so nice to have you here. Ash was here, MGD was here, so many guys were here today. M2 was there as well. It's Raj was here. Nice to see all of you and that you have commented so much here. Thank you guys very, very much. I hope you have a great day and I hope to see everybody of you tomorrow here on the